Jennifer Main here at withjennifer.com, and I just wanted to talk a little bit about how control or attempts to control impact upon your intuition and your intuitive senses. So what happens for most of us, because we're human and we can get caught up in our own fears, our worries, our concerns, our subconscious mind, our shadow of our ego wants us to know what's happening all the time and to make things happen in the way we think it's supposed to happen. So what happens is when we move into that realm of thinking or seeing the world is we constrict and we contract and we kind of pull into ourselves. So you can think of it, when you're trying to control something, you can feel your muscles tightening, you can feel maybe your jaw clenching. There's a feeling of kind of twisting or pulling or trying to make things happen in a certain way. There can be a feeling of frustration of why is it not happening in this way? And so there's this real sense of constriction, and there's a limitation in that. So anytime we constrict and we pull in, we actually stop ourselves from being able to move, from being able to see, from being able to expand out our sense of vision or hearing or feeling. So when it comes to our intuitive senses and really being able to take in the information from the world around us, the more constricted we are, the harder it is to do that. So our best way to be or state to be in is in an expanded state. So what happens is when we're in an expanded state is our energy expands, we can see further afield, we can hear more, we can take more in. So what happens with that is we then get a bigger picture because we have clarity on all the things that are happening or more of the moving pieces as opposed to just what is in front of us that we're fixated on, that we're maybe a little obsessed with or working really hard to try to make happen. So if you think about being expanded out so that you can get more information, but that also so that you're in a more relaxed state, so you're less likely to jump to conclusions, you're less likely to judge, you're less likely to make assumptions, you're less likely to project your own ideas onto it. What happens is you're really able just to receive the information, to see it for what it is, and then to make your choices, make your decisions, and move from there. So when we're talking about our intuitive senses, this is the ability to kind of see what's happening in an energetic sense, the potentials, the energies that are at play, being able to feel the energy around us, within us, what's going on within ourselves, the people around us, the potentials that are maybe opening up to us. And so anytime you are wanting to engage these expanded senses where you are able to get more information, so especially if you're feeling confused about something, if you're feeling overwhelmed by a choice, if you just don't know what to do next, that's because you're constricted, you're in your head, you're trying to think things through or figure it out from a place of knowing, but you don't actually know all the details, you don't actually have all the pieces to it. So what I would encourage you to do when you're in those states is to just take a moment, sit or lie down and just breathe. And imagine that you're expanding out. Imagine that you're allowing more spaciousness within you, within your mind, within your body, so that you're able to see things you maybe haven't allowed yourself to see. You're able to feel some energies or some influences or some things that are present that you weren't able to really take in. You're able to hear, your own intuitive thoughts, and you're able to just get that sense of deep knowing of what is actually aligned for you. So I would encourage you to just play with that and practice with that and meditate on these ideas and see what that opens up for you. And again, anytime you feel yourself constricting or trying to control, ask what you can do to allow yourself to expand and to relinquish the need to know it all, to fix it all, to make it all happen, so that you can tune into your intuition and allow things to unfold in a much greater way. So if you have any questions or anything you want to share about this, please feel free to get in touch. I would love to hear from you.